an organization that sort of tests you, sets up a set of rules and requirements up here, and it's a conflict of interest to train you and test you at the same time. However, in some places, what we do is we go over some of their study guides and give you a test. So therefore, pretty much you study their study guides and then you can take the test, well, with a little help, okay? Training, for NAPSET, it's available all over the place. This is why we're doing this training now, in this particular course, because this particular course gets you prepared for that test, okay? A lot of the work they study to you is some of the local schools, and that's about like unions and so forth. Most of these certifications that they do, they're all, again, the certificates of knowledge, and most of them are market driven. They develop programs to meet market and industry demands. They're going to go into a wind type of testing and so forth. The installer type of certification, they have photovoltaic system and solar thermal, requires, again, combination of training and installation experience before you can sit and qualify for the actual installer's exam. If you look at the actual chart in here of the programs that they have and the states that they are dealing with, you can see a certain percentage of them. New Jersey is one that has pretty good rate. Installer certification, solar photovoltaic, solar thermal, small wind, which actually they're working in now. The entry levels, you get a certificate of knowledge for the solar PV, and actually the same one that they have. One of you had asked me last week for the solar thermal equivalent. Okay, this is the state. There was a news a couple of days ago that they have the amount of actually testing has gone up about 400%. A lot of people go into this type of industry, and they take them mostly in California, the percentage of the people that actually apply for these kinds of tests. They didn't say anything about the passing criteria in the passing test, but it's gone quite a bit. So those numbers up here have increased considerably. And you can see California, because obviously the solar market up there is much, much what? Higher. It's up in the top of the list here. All right. So by the end of the course, we'll have some good feeling here that we can actually go and actually give you the entry-level examination. So this way we can get you up to speed with it. Okay, let's continue here. The entry level, the one we prepare you, I guess, for guys that they just want to enter the industry. This certificates offer, again, 100 educational providers to students who are in the entry-level program. This is where we are now. Some of the photovoltaics courses that they offer in some of the schools, colleges, and so forth, they're similar to this one, and obviously prepare you for the entry-level examination. Here's your certificate. So far, 700 individuals, maybe more now, okay? It's ANSI recognized certification by the American National Standards Institute in here. The certified solar thermal installer up here, it's pretty much the same thing as the solar photovoltaic. They're working into wind installer certification, and they are recruiting people that sit in the committee for actually generating the exam and study guide committees up here. Other programs that they are in development by them, solar thermal certificate of knowledge, the guys that they want to enter the thermal industry, technical cell certification. This is for people who want to not installing things but actually selling the jobs. What are some of the, let me just look at some of the benefits if you NAPSET certified? You distinguish yourself. You said that you are NABCEP certified. The exams are easy or difficult depending how you see it. Okay. When you do get the certificate, I guess you're part of the best choice for the consumers, because you're not only a licensed individual, but you also have a certification, which means you have taken a test that says that you have had some training and some educational training behind of it, as well as some of the practical training, so therefore you're the right person for the jobs, okay? You can quickly identify yourself, because obviously you have a certificate, you need to paste it on the wall, you can advertise it, and so forth. Systems installed by NABCEP certified installers have fewer problems at the time of inspection than those installed by non-certified installers. This is some of the news for it. The governments and utilities, they benefit from this, eliminates the need to state by credentialing programs and help assure portability of credentials, standard to which installed funds can be qualified to, and so forth. There's a handbook, candidate information handbook, that you can get that online. You can, which has the application, and you can fill in the application, and you can document all your experience that is required in order to be able to sit for the exam. I have a copy of that if you want to see it, what it looks like before you sit in the computer and you print it up there, and before you can go and read it about it. Now, there's always a catch. Every 3 years, you have to recertify yourself. So once you get the certification, what is required beyond the application and fee is documentation of continuing education. So somewhere along the line, you have to take continuing education courses for solar. 18 hours of continuing education, 8 hours is going to be needed to have it on the NEC. And obviously some of the courses that you take on the NEC updates will be useful. The other 12 can be a variety of any kind of manufacturing training. I used to talk about inverters, modules, and so forth, okay? And other types of business. Now, how they work into actually what course is good for them or they accept, then you have to contact them to be able to tell you, yes, it is or not. So once you become certified, you still have to take every 3 years, 18 hours just to have this certification. Yes, sir?
Is it 18 or 20?
18. It should be 10 up there. Well, I don't specifically know, because see what happens is the state of New Jersey, and there are some guys that they teach solar that they really don't even mention NABCEP at all. You know, if you go to some of the other classes, so here is the course, here's the installation techniques, here's the mounting, here's the module, this is this, and this is this. This is some food for thought for you people. But what I'm saying, if you be NABCEP certified, it's a nice thing to have. It's a great thing to have. But it'll require you to do work now, to take the test, pass the test, get your certificate. Maintaining your certificate, you have to do continuing education. Whether you do 20 or 18, it really doesn't matter. Unless you really picky on those things. It's like the electrician, 34 hours, 30 hours, you know. You're already getting 40 hours out of here, okay? Maybe this is a typo. Excuse me? Any questions?
So to be certified, that's going to help you buy them, install them? What does the I mean, to install them, you have to be a licensed electrician, right?
To install photovoltaic system.
Part of it, but
to install photovoltaic systems in the state of New Jersey, okay, you need it's a piece of electrical equipment, no matter which way you do it, okay.